Hey, hello everybody. Welcome to the sound test room. Today we are taking a pre-release look at a new app coming soon called Aphelian. Yeah, so I mean, this thing's amazing to be honest. You have these four orbits here that run around the outside there. They are four independent instruments. You also have a drum machine, four independent synths. So what I'm going to do is, instead of it being like you've got to learn a lot now about the app. But there are some things, because this is still the beta version, there are some things that aren't still working. Okay, so, but you're really not going to, even in its present state, it's amazing. It's almost the perfect example of a touchscreen app. You know, it's almost perfect. Oh, right. So you can see that there's a big red circle. That's because I've got orbit 1 turned on. If I press play, only orbit 1 here is going to play because the other three are turned off. And you can see it's set on scene A. This is going to be scene A. It's going to auto remember this. So and then you can save it as whatever you like. So let's press play and the synth will start to play. Okay, so while that's playing, you can do various things. You can do many things actually. If we tap and hold, we can move it around and that will change how the notes play. We can reset it any time just by hitting this here. Now, if we tap it, we can change the orbit. If we tap it and hold it, we can move it around like this, or we can just touch and change its shape. We can also go into the actual synth engine, and it's a full synth that you can program. Has loads of presets in different categories. Okay, this thing here which says add controller, this adds the controller for the synth. Now this does have full MIDI as well, full MIDI out. So, but this add controller is for the synth. If we touch this little button here, and let's touch the cutoff, you can touch that again. We have all sorts of automation control, and you can do that for every single one of these. Here's the mixer for the whole thing. Now you have effects that you can send. Sorry about that, hang on. You have effect sends for all of the synths here. So you have a delay, a reverb, a flanger, a phaser, and a chorus. So let's go with a reverb. And we know that our channel 1 orbit is playing. So let's just send that reverb to channel 1. Okay, so let's go back to our main orbit view. And what we'll do now is we'll duplicate this scene here, and that's now become scene B. And I will also engage this, which is the loop change button. Okay, now let me stop it. Now going further along the top now, like you said, you've got this page here, which is your main kind of thing here. By tapping on any of the orbit colors, when I add more, you can get to the actual place where you can change the orbits. you can get to the place where you can change the moons. Okay, these are the things that run around the orbit. And then on this page here is where you can set the beats for moon 1, moon 2. Now, I don't think moon 2, moon B is set up yet anyway, but hey, it doesn't matter. It will be by the time it's released. Okay, if we go back to our main page and we touch this now, you can see that we can set our bar lengths for each individual orbit the way we like, and the scene as well for Ableton Link. And then we also have the drum machine, which I'll get to in a sec. So also moving along here, we have our drum machine. Now, I am in, I'm pretty sure, yep, scene B, and I will add a kick for 1 bar. Now we can add bars and we can copy to bars. We can have this follow as it's tracking along. We have a load of different drum sets already, but let's just see what we've got. Okay, so let's press play. And we've added a bass drum to scene B. So I'll go back to scene A. Okay, so this one here is our tuning section. Now this is brilliant. So we'll play it and then we'll engage this and then show you some of the cool stuff you can do with the tuning. So you also have the ability, like, so you've got like a live play mode as well, like which is it turns it into like decks. And then this mode, right, you can, like I said, you can hold and move these things around, and then you can reset them anytime you like as well. And this will also, if I've moved that around, should reset. I'm not sure, but you know, a lot of some things that aren't working. Also, at any point, you can you can tap in the corners here to change the shape. So if I turned off, say, a couple of these so you can see. So we've just got the red one. If I tap this twice, it changes, you know, it randomizes the shape. So as it's playing, and as you've seen, you've already got complete control over the notes. If we go into for our move, if we go into our actual settings here, now this is where you can set up how the actual orbit will play. So you've got your notes here. You can increase the notes. So let's play that. So you can choose the top note and the bottom note, or you can just only have it playing a few. And along here, you can set the pattern of the note, so you can watch this watch what happens. This won't, the actual picture won't change, but because you need to set that up in your orbit view. But we can change how the pattern plays as well. So listen to this. I like that. And here as well, you can choose how it plays. I added notes in. You can make it flow. Now, the tone map is very cool. The tone map has loads of different ways that these notes will interact with that particular pattern or any particular orbit that's set at any particular time. So again, what I'll do is I'll change a few of these while it's playing so you can hear it. So you see how that works. And at any time as well, you always have access to your synth, the tuning. Now, if we go into this now, we can move it around. We can change its actual shape and size by pinching and zooming like this. You can edit the velocity. You have the time divisions here. So, you know. And at any time, of course, while you're in any mode, you can okay, so let's have another look at another cool feature. Let's go back to our actual display bit here. Our scene view. Now this doesn't work yet. This is song editing, but it's not ready yet. Okay, so let's see if you want to know. It has a nice help which kind of goes through everything for you. It's not hard to understand how this works. 5 minutes with this, and it's like, whoa, man, this thing's awesome. What can it do? Not a great deal, actually. So I wanted to try and get through a couple of other bits and pieces. Okay, so hit the eye. You can change the color of the palette here. to anything. Has lots of different ones. That's 14 different colours. Now, you might also see it says visualization. It's on plane at the moment. So let's just add to stargates. Now, there may be more as time goes on, but I don't know if you can see now on the camera, there's like a grid, like a stargate going down into the background, and we can change the shape of that. We can leave it on. And the little orbits going around have changed shape as well. Now, before I go, it's so, I mean, you could literally jam with this for hours and hours and hours and keep coming up with different things. You can, of course, save the song as, I could just call this new test. Okay, and then that we can recall that from the browser here. But it does automatically just remember the song and save it as a session. You can't, like, it's not like you're going to lose anything. So what haven't I covered here? I need to show you something in the synth. So at the moment you can see it's audio. So it's using the internal synth, which I think sound great. You've seen the drum machine can be programmed over any amount of bars. What's also cool is each scene will hold different sounds, information, colors, different drum kits, stuff like that. So you're not limited to having one kit over the entire course of a load of different scenes. You can change the kits out per scene, and also the colors, the visualization as well, you know. So it's proper customizable. Okay, so let's have a look at MIDI. So for MIDI now, we've got send off at the moment. We can send MIDI off channel to channel 1, and there's the interface. And if we go here to this little button here, here's where here's where you can dig deeper into the MIDI as well. So for you MIDI people there, you can see what's going on. And then we can go back anytime like this. Go back to the audio engine like that. So yeah. So there you go. So I'll quickly load another. Let me just browse. What did I do? What did I do? Raising the ship. That might be a good one. Let me just see. Right, I'm just going to play and see what happens. I'm going to play on this. Might not be though. Right. Now, did you hear there that the kit actually changed while I changed scene? So I changed the kit from, this got this tablet kit here, which is... guys, there you go. Aphelian coming soon, but I don't know when and I don't know the cost. Okay, I genuinely don't know. I'm sure the guys probably don't know the exact date as well, or they maybe do, but it's nearly done. It's nearly ready, as you can see, and it's just a joy. It's a joy to play with. It really is. Listen, guys, thanks for watching. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Consider becoming a patron. Please consider making a one-off donation to help me out here, you know. And yeah, brilliant. I will see you guys later. Ta-da, Aphelion pre-release. Epic.